What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. So glad you're here. In this video, I'm gonna give you 4 reasons why your side hustle is not working. We all struggle with burnout. We're all humans. We're not robots yet, but since we all are humans, we need to understand the psychology behind the reasons that our side hustles are not working. Because believe it or not, it's all about your mindset. You could have all the drive in the world. I can almost guarantee that 1 out of the 4 of these reasons exist in your situation. My definition of a side hustle is something that you do apart from the main source of income that pays your bills. Like in my example, I have a YouTube channel, obviously, and then I have a main job that I'll work between 40 to 50 hours per week. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Last point. Before we jump into these reasons, I do want to highlight that I'm going to give you what you should do differently right after each of the ones that I give you. Number 1 is your why. Your why determines everything else. Because when you're grinding, when you're working late nights, when you're waking up early, when you're stressing about this side hustle, then you need to really understand why you're doing it. Are you trying to scale your side hustle to something bigger and build an empire? Are you just trying to make some extra income to pay off some debt? Or are you doing it because you just truly enjoy doing it? This matters a lot because it's really going to shape the decisions that you make in the future. But there has to be a why for everything that you do. Because since my side hustle is my YouTube channel, there are multiple times every day, like every minute of the day, where I ask myself, why am I doing this? Because when the motivation dips down, when I say no to plans with friends because the dream and vision is so much bigger, then it's so important for me to remember the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing. Because it gets tough out there, especially when you're grinding every day and you have to muster up the energy after work to do what you need to do, or even muster up the energy before work. You got to sip your coffee early, you have to wake up early, and you have to do what you need to do. And since you may or may not know your why, what you should do differently is you should sit down, journal, write out your thoughts, pray to God, ask Him to give you peace, and watch someone that encourages you. If you're on Instagram, then save a lot of the motivational reels that you see on your time feed so that you can always go back to them. Find a mentor in your space that can help paint the broader picture. And one of my friends, Stefan, he actually said this one thing that stuck with me. And he said to get a community around you that's doing the same thing, because sometimes they can remind you of your why as well. Next up, let's shift to the second reason. And that reason is you're alone and you're burning out. I know that if you do everything alone, you save money, you control everything, and you can sign your name off every single task that you do. And I'm putting this into a side hustle that's in a business context trying to scale, because a lot of people fall into this trap, including myself. So in my example, as an owner of a YouTube channel, I outsource all of my video editing. I try to focus on content, strategy, topic ideas, storytelling, and then I outsource my marketing too. I work with someone that's a professional marketer. He gives me tips and tricks about that world because I only know like surface level information about marketing. I do my research and stuff, but he gives me the full picture. My responsibilities lies within the bookkeeping and accounting, obviously the video recording, giving feedback to the people that I work with, uploading my long form and my short form videos, and focusing within brand partnerships. And this is enough work so that I don't get burnt out. And I know that your profit margins increase a lot if you try to do everything yourself, but invest the money and delegate your tasks so that you can focus on what you need to focus on for your business. Because you can't be a professional in everything. Now, when you're first getting started, I do recommend that you at least get an understanding of the work that you're delegating down. And this is what you should do differently. As I said earlier, number 1, delegate your tasks. In my YouTube example, hire a video editor and hire someone that specializes in search engine optimization. And number 2, be creative. If it's content, switch up your style or find a community like I stated earlier. And then number 3, know your why. I know this was a previous topic that we were just talking about, but it's very, very important. But quick pause. I'm glad that you're continuously watching the video. I hope it's giving you a lot of insights. So do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button so they can promote it to other people who are looking for ways to maximize their side hustle. And now we're shifting to the third reason, and that is no one knows you exist. This is where marketing comes to play. Marketing is very very, very important. People have to know that you exist on this earth. And a form of marketing could be social media marketing. Or if you're a business, that you can pay someone to be an affiliate for your company, basically promoting and selling your products on your behalf. And then there's influencer marketing. That's where you get a big dog on social media. Like in YouTube's case, that'll be Mr. Beast. You could hire him to promote your product or service. Now, I understand that this is a side hustle, so I may be going too far, and that would also cost a lot of money, but you kind of get the point of where I'm going. The 3 marketing strategies that I just gave you is a way of promoting your business. And another way for people to know you exist is understanding search engine optimization. And from my understanding, that means you enter keywords that are associated with the niche that you're focused in. And these keywords could be on your website, within your description, within your bio, hashtags, and it gives a chance for your content, website, or product information to show up when people are searching for it. And they could be searching for it on the internet, they could be searching for it on YouTube. It just depends on which search engine that they're using. So you really need to understand marketing. And if you need a top-notch marketing person, just hit me up and I'll connect you. And if no one knows you exist, this is what you should change. First off is understand the basics of marketing and search engine optimization. There are tools out here that could help you understand keywords that are most searched for, questions that people are asking, hot topic keywords that are very flashy on the internet, hashtags that get used the most, and other ways that SEO can maximize your reach. And now we're wrapping this up with the 4th reason. And that reason is no budget and a sacrifice mindset. Just to dig into the budget first, this is very, very important because a lot of people come to me and say, oh, I don't have money to start a business, or I need to make more income. And while both of those might be true, if you've never did a deep dive into your own personal budget, then you wouldn't even know that that would exist. And what I did before I started my YouTube channel was I took my budget, I laid it out, and I started reducing expenses where they weren't necessary. And as I did that, I was able to clear up at least $200 every 2 weeks that I could allocate towards my business. Since I love to eat, then I had to start eating cheaper foods, maybe frozen meals and canned foods, just so I could put more money back into my business. And I encourage you to do the same. And then the next one is a sacrifice mindset. And what this means is, are you willing to endure pain for a short period of time to get long-term rewards? And that means, are you willing to sacrifice weekends to do a side hustle? Are you willing to work late nights or wake up early in the morning? Are you willing to lower your ego and eat cheaper foods? And sacrifice in some contexts just means delayed gratification. Or in other cases, it just means no gratification. But you choose what you're willing to give up, because all these big dogs have never got to the place to where they are now unless they made sacrifice. And sacrifice comes in so many different forms: time, money, entertainment, peace of mind, and many more that I haven't named. But what you should do differently is most definitely get a budget template. But if you need a budget template, then drop a comment in the description and I'll send you one myself. And then add every single thing on that template that you spend money on, even if it's embarrassing. Because sometimes I would physically cringe when I seen the stuff that I would pay for. And as far as changing your sacrifice mindset, that's all on you, because it's always going to start from within. Once you change your mindset, then you will be dangerous in a good way. But I hope that you can take at least one of these reasons with you moving forward. And also drop a comment below which one of the 4 reasons stuck out with you most. And also add to that what you're going to do differently. But as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so that you'll never miss a drop. Thanks for watching. I hope you take care, and I'll see you in the next one.